How's it going, YouTube? Decode here, and welcome to the start of a brand new series here on the channel. Now, if you've been watching my Hatchet to Hero series, I'm just going to say this right now, that series is currently on hold. With everything that's going on with the in real life, like live version of Tarkov and all of the drama that surrounded it in the last week or so, I've decided to put that series on hold. However, as you can see, we are still playing a version of Tarkov. This right here is the single player Tarkov, and we do have a few modifications made to this as well. We've downloaded a few mods to make this a little bit more interesting of a series as well. I can't remember the full list of them, but some of them include new guns, there's extra check marks which tells us if we need it for the hideout, for a quest, all that kind of good stuff. I've also downloaded a extra trader, so there's another trader that we can also go ahead and gain rep with and do tasks for. A bunch of other things as well. We've got one that boosts like the AI intelligence in the game. I've not changed any settings on that. That is currently on default. We might change that throughout the series, however. But I thought, you know what, rather than just completely writing off Tarkov as a whole, why not jump into single player Tarkov even, download some mods and just have a bit of fun on something that isn't a live version of the game. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this particular series, and yes, we are going for the same sort of similar style that we were doing the Hatchet to Hero series. We're starting off with no money, no gear, just a knife and our alpha container. So it's a fresh start for the Hatchet to Hero series, but instead we are playing it on the single player Tarkov servers. Not even servers, but playing it on the single player Tarkov instead. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and grab our task. Now, as you can see, we do have a brand new trader, as I previously mentioned, called Scorpion, who does have some tasks for us within the game as well. So the first one he has for us is prove yourself. So we need to eliminate 3 PMCs on ground zero to get this task done with Scorpion. I just felt like it would be nice to have an additional trader in the game. There are plenty of other options for traders when it comes to mods for this particular game, but I thought, you know what, we'll try out Scorpion, and then if you guys do like the additional traders, we'll look to incorporate a few more further down the line. But regardless of that, let's just grab the other initial tasks that we do have from all of the other like standard traders in the game for ground zero, and then we'll make our debut in the world of SP Tarkov. But first and foremost, we're just going to go ahead and grab our 5k rubles we need from Skier to take the car exfil on ground zero, and let's go ahead and grab ourselves a first raid of the series on the aforementioned map of ground zero. We're going to go ahead and go during the daytime, even though ground zero isn't too bad at night time. I'm just going to go during the day so we can have a little bit more visibility for this first raid and just see how things go. So let's load into our first raid of our SP Tarkov Hatchet to Hero series and see how things go. Alrighty, so we are into our first raid of the series, and one thing I will note right off the bat is I'm really happy with how quickly you load into SP Tarkov. Obviously you don't have to wait for other players, you don't have to kind of sit there and wait during a loading screen too much. You're literally pretty much straight into a raid right off the bat, so we can't really complain in terms of that side of things. But we just need to be a little bit careful because we have spawned in the underground section of ground zero, meaning that we could have the potential for a fair amount of scavs kind of in and around this area. Yes, we have obviously our melee weapon, but we want to be very careful when it comes to the whole running into scavs on this particular map. But right now we're going to grab pretty much anything and everything we can when it comes to loot that we can actually take, solely because it's going to be fairly handy for us to have the ability to sell a few bits to traders. Now, I don't actually know what Scorpion takes in terms of loot when you're trying to sell things to traders. That is something that we're going to have to get used to and experience over time. There is our first weapon, so we will go ahead and grab that pistol. That's going to be a little bit more handy than obviously running around with a knife. So how many rounds do we have in this APS pistol? Let's check. Fewer than 5, so not a lot. We do need to be very wary of that and scarce with our ammo if we do get into any fights along the way. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know what Scorpion does and doesn't take when it comes to the loot that you've grabbed. I'm going to imagine, just by having a quick look at him, he's a bit like what's his face? He's a bit like Mechanic in terms of he likes the weapons and the parts. He might even take a few things like Ragman in terms of like the headsets and the armor. Maybe we'll have to just kind of see how things progress and see what he actually does like taking and doesn't like taking as we go through the series. That power bank is going to be a little bit of money for us. There are obviously barters for it as well. I don't think we need this wrench, so we just grab the power bank, even if we just take it for a bit of money right now. The keck tape we eventually need for textile part 2. We will take that shattered mask, it'll be a bit of protection for our facial features if we do get into any sort of scraps anytime soon. Let's just go and check these jackets, but it has been fairly quiet so far, this raid, when it comes to hearing anything going on. Ooh, that sheriff's badge is needed, but not until a lot later on. What do we need this for? Shooting range and booze generator. I mean, we will leave that for now, because I'm pretty sure these matches will be a little bit more beneficial, even though they're both for the hideout upgrades. But yeah, as I said, not a lot going on the map that we can hear right now, but we don't have any ears, so it might be a case that we just can't hear anything anyway. Ah, lovely, and armor as well. This is a great start for that. GP coin's a really nice thing to find for money as well. What do we need this hose for? Spartor, which we're not going to use. Not going to have. We do need it for water collector level 1, but I'd rather take the ammo in the GP coin. So we have a few shots ringing off around the map. Pretty much above us here, there's also a suppressed weapon firing off. Sounds like it could be a suppressed shotgun. But we do have a few bits and bobs, or a few shots, should I say, going on around us. So we do need to be very wary now, considering that we are out from underneath the map of any other PMCs. This gate doesn't normally spawn open, so someone's come through here already. But yeah, any I don't even know what to call them. If you want me to call them like PMCs or AI PMCs, not 100% sure what to call them, because obviously they're not actual PMCs, they're not actual players. We will take that weapon. That is a lovely weapon to find. Excuse me. But yeah, let me know what you would prefer me to kind of allude to the AI PMCs as. I'm pretty sure the armor we've got on is better than the armor that's in there, so we will just keep this for now. But we did hear some shots going down up here. Oh, another mod that I forgot to actually mention on the load-in is we have some slots that can go into the armband, which is like a little bit of a additional, it's like a fanny pack essentially. It's an additional way for us to carry loot. So we are on single fire. We'll just swap this to full auto. Got fewer than half in a very small mag, so we do need to be very wary of that. Those painkillers could come really handy. I mean, it's the shonker we're not going to need for a while, so we'll put that like so. The PKs are going to come in really handy. There is a Tarcola over there, but we don't have a bag. So there's a lot of shooting going on around the terror group building. Someone just shot at me and I don't actually know where they're shooting at me from. So let's just dodge and weave real quick. Okay, there's a person here. We're gonna have to push. Did we kill? No, we didn't kill. Gonna have to PK. Excuse me. Where'd they go? There. Oh, back it up. There's a dead scav there. That is a AI PMC, but we are literally just going to try and back up here. We do not have any ammo in our weapons. We ran out of ammunition. Back up, quick, run away. Oh, we've got to bleed. That's not good. That's not good. Managed to get out of the situation, which is nice, but we now desperately need to find some sort of healing. And also not get shot at. I do apologise about my cough. Literally, as soon as I hit record, I start coughing and spluttering, which is not ideal. I do apologise about that. But we do want to try and find some healing now. Tech supply crate is not going to help us. We need to find something that's going to stop this bleed. I'm going to have a quick check, like the spark plug. Oh, that would be good money over the PRS, to be fair. Let's do this. But yeah, as I was saying, we do have an armband, it's like a fanny pack type thing that we can go ahead and use if required. But right now, we have come back to the underground section of the map. So I do want to try and find, we've been this way, I do want to try and find some sort of healing. Because we have a bleed and it's going to slowly kill us if we don't find anything to kind of stop the bleed. Did well to get out of that situation. Obviously not having like any ammo wasn't ideal. I suppose like the next best thing for us if we don't find anything to stop this bleed is to just go, oh hello, that's actually really handy. We'll take that, and I'm actually going to drop the matches for now because we need this for a therapist task. But I'm half tempted right now just to loot the rest of under here and just exfil through Mirror Avenue. The downside to that is we don't have like a rig or a backpack or anything to put some of our loot into, meaning that if we do go there we're going to have to drop something to be able to set off the flare. Trying to see where this person is before I kind of make my next move. Couldn't see them, which is not ideal for us. Like just the jiggle peeking I was doing, unless they've gone through the doorway, which is always a possibility, I suppose. I think we're just gonna run for the mirror exfil here. I think they might actually be crouched behind that pillar, you know. Yeah, they are. Okay, we are going to leave them to it, because I know if we peek and push, we'll probably end up dying, and I'd rather get out with some sort of loot. I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think I just saw something running down there. But yes, it's definitely going to be... No. There's a scav to our right here as well. Okay, yeah, it's definitely going to be worth us just getting out, I think. We've got a few bits that we can sell for a bit of money. Might be able to get ourselves some form of weapon with ammo to come back in with as well. But we need to be very careful coming out of this exfil, because unfortunately, if we are a little too quick, we won't be able to actually use this exfil. Oh, we can't even put that in there. Never mind. I completely forgot we can't do that. We're going to have to, in that case, find out where we need to go. Do we have Emacom? We don't. Okay. Although Emacom could have some meds for us. Completely forgot we couldn't put the whatchamacallit, we could put the flare into the secure container. For some reason my brain was like, oh yeah, we will definitely be able to do this. The answer to that is no, we can't. But our best bet right now, I think, on getting gear will be to try and find Please let me loot, thank you. Try and find any form of dead Scavell player. We can't put that on anything right now. There is someone over there. We are going to leave them be real quick. But yeah, any dead like Scavell player would be highly beneficial for us, because it will give us a little bit more room to... They might just be exfilling, you know. I'm not counting on it, but there is that potential, because that is an exfil and it could have been a PMC. So instead of trying to absolutely bum rush them for no particular reason whatsoever with no weapon, I would prefer to just see if they have exfilled, because they were running in this direction and it seems to be that they were going for exfil, so that's fine. Gives us a bit more leeway. Magnum buckshot's not too bad, but we don't have a shotgun. Ideally, we'd like to find some sort of actual meds for us. Even an AI2 would be fine. But right now, Comi-Con has not provided us with anything useful in that regard. A splint's not bad, but then what do I really want to drop for a splint right now? Not a lot, really. Check this duffel bag. Even if we find some sort of ammo for like one of the two weapons we're rocking, that would also be beneficial. Oh, adrenaline. What are your benefits? Remove concussion, endurance goes up, regen goes up, stress resistance goes down, hydration goes down, and energy goes down. And we are quite low on energy and hydration at the moment anyway, so we're gonna leave that adrenaline. As nice as it would be to take, we could have probably used it as something for the task for therapist, especially considering we've now ran past Comi-Con. I'm going to try my luck inside Terra Group, just kind of approaching it from a different direction. I'm almost certain our fight that we had with the PMC was over in that like corner there, and I know there's a dead scav over there with a bag, but I don't want to go over there and have the PMC ruin our day. Okay, that says close, which is not ideal for us at all. See if there's anything in this weapon crate that we can actually go ahead and use, and the answer to that is going to be a no. Okay, so this is also part of the quest we need to get done. Oh, that rig's huge, actually, thinking about it. We could just go back to Mirror Avenue now and just get out this raid with this rig and like the gear we've got. But we now actually have the opportunity to load up a bit more loot. So why the hell not whilst we're here? I would love to actually find, like, as much as this would be interesting, to find like ammo or mags for one of the two weapons that we're running already would be really, really nice to find. But the more I think about it, oh, noodles are huge. Ski mask we don't need until later, but we will take it. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, do I just go to Mirror Avenue, get out and come back? We have like money made in this raid, and we have a few tasks with a little bit of progress, but at the same time I'm like, I really just want to finish at least one or two tasks this run. Obviously we're not going to get Scorpion's task done this raid at least, with trying to get 3 PMC kills, but at the same time there's still that potential. Right, that's the key that we need for upstairs. So we can always go and open that up and grab what we need from there. I don't actually know if the police car is still up. Is it still here? No, someone's taken it. Not really surprising. We need to eat this actually. But yeah, not really surprising that the car exfil's been taken. We will need to therefore go back to Mirror Avenue or go to the other exfil, which is I think Nagatani. Or yeah, Nagatani. Okay, so currently, oh, we do actually have a potential for meds to spawn up here, so we do actually have that working in our favour too. That shovel's actually going to be a big upgrade for us, I feel. PST rounds, I don't think either of these two run PST, unfortunately, but we'll take it for the future. No weapon crate, unfortunately, in there. Right, we do have some med spawns in here. And there's also filing cabinets. Pile of meds aren't going to help. Neither's the knackle. We'll take the syringe though. Because that is a barter for something that I can't remember off the top of my head. Is that? Okay, no. I thought the open AI2 was pack of noodles for a second. But what is the syringe a barter for? Iskra, pistol case. Okay. It obviously is also needed for med station, so we will take it for that. But we are very, very lucky to be alive right now, I feel. I think we're just going to drop a pile of meds for matches. Like if we had kept hold of the matches that we found earlier, we would have those ready for I can't remember what the hideout is now. I think it might be rest space now. Heating and rest space, yeah. Okay. We need this juice, so I'm going to probably drop those two and put this down here to grab this so we can drink it and at least have some hydration. And then we'll pick those two face coverings back up in a second. And then we can open next door, we can grab the hard drive, check for any loot in there, and then we will probably head for exfil in that case. Not sure what that is over there. Is that an S March? No, it's FMJ and HP rounds. That's fine, we'll leave them. So I will check the computers whilst we're in here in case we can get like a cheeky GPU. I highly doubt it, but you never ever know. The GPU HDD is there. And we do have a bunch of filing cabinets we can check through as well, thinking about it. CMS we'll grab. I don't actually know what that is, but we will take it because it's a med item for the therapist, which means we've actually got 1, 2, and 3 that we can give her for her task to be completed. So at least that way we could potentially have 2 tasks. Did I just hear footsteps? Not sure. Don't think so. I'll just go back and loot the last few bits of the filing cabinets here. But my ears kind of pricked up because I felt like I heard someone, but I could be completely wrong in that regard. You know what? I'm not gonna waste time looting filing cabinets. We can always loot them when we come back in. I'm more worried about just getting out of this run now. And it's a little unfortunate we don't have the police car available to us. There's a few shots that sound like they're going off down towards Comi-Cons and Mirror Avenue. We do still need a little bit of hydration. We're fine on the energy front. My biggest worry right now is getting hit whilst we're trying to traverse the map, solely because not finding any actual meds for ourselves does mean that we're left in a bit of a vulnerable position. That's another set of matches which we'll take, and we'll also take this MP7. See, MP7 did not want to put those on, but that's fine, it leaves us with one. The MP7 does give us a weapon, and I'm not going to put it in full auto, I'm going to keep it in single fire. Oh, there's a couple of dead people here, which could be a massive come up for us, especially with I'm not going to take that I'm not taking the helmet because you just cannot hear anything with it. Do you have any form of magazines for your weapon? You do. You have one spare, and you have some other bits for us. Okay, so I'm going to take this rig, and I'm just going to swap that into there. And at least this way we can do something like so. Need to drink this. Okay, finding this VPO is going to be really handy. Like, this is a big come up for us right now. We'll just put this stuff down here. We'll put a wreck back down here too. Yeah, finding this backpack and finding this VPO is huge for us. Dead body in there. Oh, this is suppressed SKS. I'll take those two. Oh, it's a pilgrim as well. I mean, we don't need the dog tags right now. But this pilgrim is going to be nice to take for us, I think. What is actually in here? I mean, you can have that back actually. Although, I could do this. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Could have kept the suppressor on the weapon, I suppose. The thing is, I have a, I do have a mod on that does have, it says looting bots, so the bots should, as we can see, like loot quite a bit for us, just in general. So Willer's wallet with nothing in it, but it's still a Willer's wallet. So yeah, the scavs, the AI do actually, I don't know if that's a good key. They do loot. It just seems that they don't loot people they kill. At least they haven't in this run. I do remember there's a one of the machine guns that we need to look at in the building we just come out from. Don't actually know. Okay, we probably won't need that ammo. But let's go inside here. Let's go and at least get the there we go. Got a headshot in the end. There's another scav. Don't know where that. There. Lovely. Okay. A little bit of action. Can't complain. All on scavs, but we will take it. we will certainly take it. Right, let's go up here. Check back here, make sure no one's sitting there. Right, I can't remember if this is a ration. It's a technical, okay. I can hear someone pivoting around. Could well be below us. I heard like the usual scav shuffle going on. We may as well use that morphine, thinking about it, as in have it as a PK, because it's not found in raid, so we can't use it for a task. Take the P's because we can use them. I know we need caps and wires in the future. We also need T-plugs. How many do we need of T-plugs? 4. I think we've got at least 3 of them right now. Oh! We had an angle on what looked to be a PMC, and then we get shot by something else somewhere else, so that was a little unfortunate for us. But never mind, as they say. Didn't quite want to do that. Wanted to try and vault back onto the top of the back on top of the like banister. Right, we need to be careful looting here. There's quite a few bodies. The main thing that I really want to find is meds. Like this shotgun would be handy, but we just don't really have the room. We have another CMS. It's not the meds we're looking for though. Yeah, we could probably drop those two. Take that. Ibuprofen's actually really handy. Don't think we killed that scav. I really just want to find some sort of meds. Where the hell am I being shot at from? Like, hello? Where have you got an angle at me from? It's got to be across the road somewhere, right? This could get us killed, but... Oh, you're over there. Not good. Where's our bandage? We need to use it. Need a key for that, I know that much. We need meds, but we can't get meds because there's so much going on around us. And the big issue is... Let's reload. The big issue is there might be meds on like these dead bodies. I was about to say, how am I not killing you? swap meds, please. I beg. Any type of med will be fine. I don't care what it is. I just need meds, please. That actually heal me. None of this is handy. I need medication. Take that key though. I really want that scope as well, you know. Let's unload this ammo real quick. Empty mag can screw itself. Let's take this. It's an SKS with a drum mag. It's another grenade. This is so annoying. Why can't I find actual meds? The fuel pump can go. We'll take the green bat. What has this got in it? Same ammo. Want that grenade. Oh, we need those mags will be handy. Don't need 2 soaps. Slot that there real quick. Those can go, that can go down there, that can go here, that can go there. Okay. Still need meds and our exfils to our left. Okay, we just need to get out of this raid. We just need to get out of this run. He says whilst he's trying to loot another scav. Can I wear this? No. Like, none of these scavs or players have any sort of meds for us. I am going to pop an ibuprofen just so we can at least make it down to exfil. Like, all of these S marches are great and all, but I really, really need some sort of medication. HP rounds, okay, we'll leave it. We are just going to have to hope that we can make it to Nagatani basement unscathed. So at least this way we'll be able to finish the therapist task and the is it peacekeeper task? Obviously we weren't able to get the car exfil, which in a way is quite good for us because we managed to get a suppressed SKS out of this run. We've also got a VPO that we can use, and a bunch of stuff that we can like sell / bring in / whatever else it might be. This is Pilgrim found in raid? No. Okay, the Pilgrim's going to be something we can use as well then. So we did find it on a dead PMC rather than a dead scav. And I can't really sprint because obviously we'll damage our leg and probably collapse if we do so. But one of my reservations before I started looking into like the mods on SP Tarkov was essentially, how easy / hard is it going to be? Will you be able to, like, before I even know there was any mods, I was like, will you be able to like change the difficulty of the AI, all that kind of stuff. Like, everything was going through my brain about like what can I and can't I do with regards to single player Tarkov. And then I started watching, I think it was Gamer Visuals. I started watching his series, and I realized, okay, there's a lot of things you can actually do modification wise with this game. And then I also watched quite recently Clean stream SP Tarkov, like modded SP Tarkov, and saw that you can make the AI like ridiculously good. So I was like, okay, it's going to be a case that we can actually make a series out of this. It's not just going to be like a looting simulator, so to speak. But that is the first raid of our journey under our belt. We got 6 kills in the end, 4 of which were headshots, 2 of which were thorax shots. So we got a little bit extra XP with the headshots there. Absolutely flew even through the first couple of levels in that raid. But yeah, as you can see, we were absolutely banged up, which is why I was praying to actually find some form of medication on anyone that we found. Unfortunately, we didn't end up finding any, but at least we got out of the raid with the drive that Peacekeeper wanted. I think it's Peacekeeper anyway. And we managed to get the medication for Therapist. But first and foremost, let's just figure out our stash, what we're going to keep, what we're going to sell, what we need for... so item pan array, barter with Therapist. We don't need that. We'll keep hold of this. The relay. Anything that might be quest related or like barter related, we actually do want to keep. We'll put down here. Anything that's going to be a bit too far in the future, such as the stuff for the collector, we'll put up here. Ibuprofen we'll probably keep. The military tube, as nice as it will be for money, we'll put that down here. Power bank wise, it's just barters. Same with GP coin. We'll keep the Willer's wallet on us. The APS pistol we'll keep on us. We're going to take the SKS back in with us. We'll take the Calic Bees, so we do need to have 1, 2 and 3 for Therapist. Let's just give her those before we end up giving her anything else. So 1 and 2. Oh, we give her for CMS, we can't give her the bandage, that's fine. So we'll complete that, meaning that we now have shortage. And then, it wasn't Peacekeeper, sorry, Mechanic is the person we need to turn this hard drive into. Meaning that we can, if we wanted to, go to Woods on our next run and do the Jaeger introduction task, which is something I'm contemplating doing right now. Let's just put this stuff down here, anything that needed for the hideout. We need that for the hideout, that for the hideout, we need this for the hideout. The green bat I know is a barter for a Bitcoin and a lot of other things, but we'll just get rid of that. This we'll take in. We're not going to take in the analgin because we have the ibuprofen, so the analgin can go. I don't know if that key's any good, but we'll keep hold of it. Same with the MP7. Same with the SR2. We need this for Jaeger. We need this eventually. This can go in here. We do eventually need this. We need this. We'll need this. We need the matches. We'll need this. That is just a barter item, so we don't need this. Can of white salt. Don't need it apparently. Key tool and a SJ6 with Therapist. I won't take it for now. We do need the meds, so we'll keep hold of those. And then we will keep hold of this. Let's put this mag up here for now. So we do have a spare backpack, so we'll put this backpack down here. And then we'll put this here. So we can now go ahead and go to Therapist and sell a bunch of this stuff to her to get some money in. And then if we go to Scorpion, we can actually sell these to him, which is awesome. There's an interesting selection of things you can buy from him, which is nice to see. What is this? A small scavenger's case. Okay. That is something I didn't realise was part of one of my mods. That's actually really nice to see. And then that's also pretty nice to see. Okay. We have a small keyring, a small medical pouch. Is this something that we can store meds in there? Oh, some of these mods. Some of these mods. Yes, sir. We don't have any barters for those, so we'll just buy 2 AI2s. Tick the box there. I was like, why can't I buy this stuff? That'll be why. So we go 5, 6, 7. Let's keep that rig in there. I had. Where did my heavy bleed stuff go? Or did I use it all? I must have used it all, right? Okay, that's interesting. We'll have to buy some heavy bleed bits and bobs. Let's receive all of the stuff here as well, and then let's just use all of that water. So factory we need for the intel center, so we'll leave that down here. We do need this water bottle eventually. These, they're just barter items, so we're going to get rid of those. Again, we can sell those to therapist, and then we are going to buy 2 of these. So we actually want to put this on 6. That can be on nothing actually. So 5, 6, 7. Put that in there. So can I link search this? So we can buy some SP ammo off of Skier, which is the best we're going to be able to get, unfortunately. So let's just buy 100 rounds of SP ammo with Skier. Top up the mags that are empty. Top load that one. And then we do have some ammo ready to rock and roll. We're going to keep the grenades for now. But otherwise, that was a really good first raid in my personal opinion. Obviously, if we go over to our tasks, we didn't actually get any kills for Scorpion on ground 0, which is a little bit unfortunate. With regards to shooting cans, we just need to locate the one other AGS grenade launcher on ground 0. But I think the next run we're going to do, we're going to run a woods raid just to see if we can get this Jaeger letter done. With regards to woods as well, I'm just going to swap the Pilgrim out for the LBT backpack, just because I feel it's going to be a little bit of a better backpack for us to run. Can we use? Okay, we can't. It's about to be like, can we use Scorpion to repair things? The answer to that is no, but that's fine. However, I know that he does sell a headset. He sells some tac sports, which we'll grab. Okay, so we are ready to rock and roll into the second raid of this SP or single player Tarkov series. As I said, we're going to jump into a woods run, see if we can grab the letter for Jaeger, and essentially see how things go. So let's go on to woods. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is fine. We actually have gear to insure this time, so drop some insurance in there. But let's jump into a woods run and see how things go. Alrighty, so first woods raid of the series, and we spawn pretty much exactly where we want to for this Jaeger letter, which is huge. So let's go and grab this real quick, and then we can figure out what we want to do with the rest of the run. I ideally would like to go down to like the med camp, and maybe also to the USEC camp as well, just to see if we can get anything from those locations. I thought there was some ammo on the floor there for a second. But the med camp's probably my first port of call, just to see if we can actually get some Salewers for therapists. And also maybe some food and drink, some other bits and bobs to the hideout, some stuff maybe for future tasks as well. But we'll grab that letter first and foremost. So that spawn I've never actually had when it comes to like the live version of Tarkov. Like, I've never spawned this close to the plane crash and Jaeger's hut. Like, I've spawned relatively close to this location, but not literally on its doorstep. So that was a new spawn that I've not encountered before. But I'm a little bit more confident in traversing the map this raid than I was last raid. Obviously last raid we came in with literally a hatchet and our secure container, and we managed to turn it into quite a haul. We had to kind of wait for all the fights to go down and obviously PMCs and scavs and all that kind of stuff to go ahead and kill each other before we were able to go ahead and grab like any real kind of damage dealing weapons. Obviously we found the pistol and the submachine gun fairly early on, but we were very limited with our ammo, and unfortunately we couldn't make our shots count with that ammo. But we made the wise decision of not pushing with a hatchet, which I was contemplating. As you guys saw, I was kind of hiding behind the pillar in that last raid, being like, do I just rush this guy and hope for the best? But we decided against that in the end, which worked out in our favour. We managed to get some reasonable loot out of that raid, some backpacks. Where did you just shoot at me from, good sir? Because that shot was there. Game? I have no idea where my shots are going. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm putting my crosshair on the head of, I'm guessing it's a scav. Like, I'm almost certain my crosshair is directly on their head. Unless I was obviously completely wrong and my crosshair wasn't on their forehead. Then I look like an idiot. But I'm almost certain it was. Just sledgehammer here. Don't know if we're going to carry that around the whole raid, but we will take it for now. Think we killed him? I swear these scouts have more health, you know. Which is fine if they do. I haven't got an issue with that. I just swear they've got more health. Like, I'm peppering them with like shots that would normally just one shot, in my opinion. And they're just going, haha, and laughing it off like nothing's happened. There's got a lot of shooting going on over there. That is a lot of shooting, holy cow. SJ6 is interesting. I kind of want to push those shots, but at the same time, the more they like shoot at each other, the more time we've got to kind of loot up. Which is essentially what I'm going to take my time doing right now. We can loot up, we can pack some mags. Keep the ALU split. Take those as well actually. Let's pack our mags real quick. And then we might have a little peek at what's going on. We're going to leave the sledgehammer for now. It's just going to weigh us down for no reason. That's a lot of shooting going on over there, holy cow. And it's finally finished. At least for the time being. Oh, no, it started again. Okay, there are shots everywhere right now. We might want to pick up the pace a little bit when it comes to looting this map. Excuse me. Or looting this area of the map, should I say. So I just have a strong suspicion we won't be in this location on our own for long. Anything for quests that we need is handy here. Or we do need that eventually. Oh, Iskra's huge. Like a lot of this stuff we can just like eat and drink, which is probably what we end up doing. We'll take that paracord because we do need it eventually for a task, and it will also be quite nice to have if we do find a red rebel. AK-74N is needed for a task in the future, but I'm not going to take it right now. I don't even know if that's a... what do we need this for? We don't need it for anything. Don't even know if that's something that it's used, not used, but is available in the live version. I think that might be a modded stim. I could be wrong. There's a lot of shooting going on over there, like a lot. And it does kind of scare me a little bit. I was kind of hoping that was going to be another Iskra. We do actually need that for a task though. That's a green tea, right? IFAC there, there's another Iskra here actually. Go ahead and take this. Go ahead and drink this real quick. And then we'll drop this AI2 for the IFAC that's over there. Just a bit better healing for us overall. The question now is, where do we think is the best way to rotate through this map? So we have outskirts and ZB0 on 4, but the bridge extract's also open still. So there is a possibility we could go down to the bridge exfil, because I've got a decent amount of loot on me. I've got a couple of Iskras. Obviously it leaves us just needing one for the task for Jaeger. So I think our best bet right now is just to book it to exfil and get this Jaeger task turned in, rather than like trying to chase down shots for the time being. We can just move through the map and get to the car exfil. As much as I'd like to go and loot the USEC stash, by the time I get there, I can kind of imagine it's going to be fairly looted by the PMC that probably spawned up in that location or near that location. So it's probably not going to be worth us trying to traverse the map to get there. So just have a strong suspicion by the time you get there, a lot of it's going to be touched. So as we noticed in Ground Zero on our first raid, the AI PMCs and the AI scavs do actually open up containers. That was a PMC that I took way too long to react to. That is my own fault right there. They had a full auto something or other. I don't actually know what it was. But yeah, they had the drop on us there, unfortunately. So what do we actually die to? BS ammo. Okay, so it was an AK. That was unfortunate. Oh, I knew I should have been a little bit quicker in getting out of that med camp, but then I think we still run into them. They seemed that they were pathing from the village to where we were, and we were pathing in the opposite direction. So that was an unfortunate end to that raid there. But that does go to show that this isn't just like a air quote loot sim. You are going to run into like AI that are essentially cracked. So it's something that you do need to bear in mind. As I said, that was one of the main things that kind of put me off trying to make a series on this game, or even wanting to play not this game, but this like more mod or SP Tarkov in general, was solely because I was just like, I don't know how good the AI PMCs and the AI scouts are going to be, but that right there, that answers my question. I'm not going to lie. I'm half tempted to take this VPO in because we can buy ammo for it. Can we put a sight on it, or is it just iron sights? I think it's just iron sights at the moment. Can we get any mags for it at all from traders? We can get a 10 round mag. The downside is just another, as much as I do like semi-autos, they can sometimes just let you down a little bit. But the downside is if I go link search on here, I do not think we are able to get any magazines. Oh, we are. We can buy some from Scorpion. Okay. In that case, let's buy 2 spare mags off of you. Can we get any sort of sight for it though? We can grab a really bad sight, but it's a sight nevertheless, I suppose, in terms of this one. Flashlights. We can get a laser. No, we can get a flashlight. Okay, we can do a little bit of modding, which is a little different to what I was expecting. Rounds, we can actually get some Action SX as well. We might as well get 400. Screw it. We are going to go in to ground 0. Let me actually get the last 2 that I can actually get from Scorpion for this. Unload this ammo. We want to put 21 of that into the first mag. Load it with this. Pop that on. Put that on. Put that on. I don't think it would be really OP if we were able to get, I was about to say, any sort of flash hide or anything for this. But regardless, we are going to have something that's got a little bit more punch for us. This first raid, well, I say this first raid, this next raid, should I say. This MB7 mag can probably be sold. We're actually going to sell the VPO, I think. As much as I'd like to keep hold of it, we are going to go ahead and sell it to Mechanic. And then we also need to buy 2 of these. 2 of these. We'll buy... Did we put the splint in our... No, we didn't. We'll buy one of those. I think that should do... Oh no, we need to buy, say, 2 bandages. So 2 AI2s, 2 S marches, a bandage and a splint. We'll put a spare bandage in there. So that'll be 5, 6, 7 and 8. Cool, okay. So we could buy some ears again from Scorpion just to be able to hear, but that does put us down to like next to nothing again. But is it worth it? Oh, we can't because we've already bought the one that we can. We can buy these though, I suppose. It's not the most ideal headset, but it's a headset. I don't know if I can wear this though with that headset. I can. Oh, that's huge. Okay. We have no armor, unfortunately, but we have everything else going for us in this particular raid. So we're going to jump into another ground 0 in that case. Try and get Prove Yourself done with 3 PMCs, and then we'll also try and get burning rubber and shooting cans sorted as well. So let's jump into a ground 0 run and see what we can get going for us. Okay, ground 0, we meet again. Let's put this on this. Actually, I think this is the... Ironically enough, I'm almost certain this is the building we need for the other... mounted weapon that we require for the Prapor task, which is quite handy. So if we just run to this corner, that is us done. Cool, nice. Right, let's do a little bit of looting in here and then we can move on. Try and get burning rubber done, and also try and get some PMC kills this raid. That is at least the aim. And whilst we do that, we'll also obviously loot up anything and everything we can in here. What do we need this for? It's just barters, right? There's no actual requirement for it on the level of a hideout upgrade. What do we need? Item found in raid. Again, just barters. We do need a paracord though. Please crouch, thank you. So a quiet start to this run still. There's literally been no shots at all. But then it'll all start picking up and going absolutely hectic very soon, I'd imagine. But we'll go ahead and loot up as much as possible to see if we can find anything of value to us in terms of hideout upgrades or even just in general. I think the more we end up grabbing things for future tasks and the hideout and stuff, the more we'll look to invest into like the small like scav junk box that we found, obviously the bigger scav junk box, like all of the different styles of storage that we can hold, we will invest in as much as we can. I'm trying to be relatively quiet as well whilst we're here. The last thing I want is for some sneaky scav or player to creep up on us. That's the first shot we've heard all raid. Some more filing cabinets here that we'll check in a second. I don't think we're going to be able to get to the car exfil in time before someone else takes it, you know. Almost certainly heard sprinting out there. So we do need to be wary. Okay, I thought someone had come into this building, I'm not gonna lie. Plenty of shooting going on now. We'll drink this tar cola for the time being. I know we need them for like the hedonic barter, but just to keep our metabolism level going up. God, I love being shot straight in the stomach. Told you I had a feeling someone was near us. We heard the sprinting footsteps. Just didn't expect there to be two. Not gonna lie. Bro, you just blew out my stomach again, fam. But they heard me meddling, so they pushed. I'm gonna have to re-patch my stomach again. But that also shows how intelligent this AI is. They heard me patching myself up, and they literally just absolutely legged it at me. Something that normally, in my opinion and in my experience in live Tarkov, or the actual live servers, does not happen very often, if at all. We now got to hope that one of these scavs has a bit of healing for us. Because we need it now. Because I think we're going to use most of this AI2 up trying to heal up the damage they've caused. Okay, let's actually take a spot where we can heal. Rather than standing out in the open trying to do it. But we know there's a scav at least downstairs. Is there another way up that I don't know about in this building? Like, can you come up behind that counter up there? No idea. I'm not sure. Just sound like the voice comm that we heard came from upstairs, not downstairs. Could be wrong though. Headshot. One tapped. Probably not, to be fair, but still. Probably was not a headshot. The tac sports are my preferred headset. But I can't wear them for this helmet. Screw it, we'll get rid of the helmet. Okay, maybe that scav that I was... Okay, this is a PMC, so that's one PMC down. We'll put on the really bad helmet for the squirt on that. Ammo, nope. We need 2 more PMCs for the task. Right, let's pack a mag or 2 real quick. Obviously this helmet isn't great, but we'll use it, and I've just realised I haven't insured any of my gear. Never mind. So what was the other thing? We need to try and take the car axle, but I guarantee you it's taken. We'll check it real quick now. No, it's still up, okay. I'm so afraid that there's going to be someone. Someone's already looted that. Like someone just sat over here every time I come down here. It's gone very quiet all of a sudden on this map. Do not like it. Got so quiet. Excuse me? That was dumb. Do I have any heavy bleed left? I don't. In that case, we just need to get the hell out of here. Unless this guy has heavy bleed for us. AI2. Stop. Oh, he has night vision? It is night vision. No, he has the thing for night vision. He doesn't actually have night vision. Okay, we have a nade. We are just literally going to have to get out of this raid, I think. There is nothing else to it now. Especially if we can get this car exfil done. That is 2 PMCs for Scorpion's task. So I can't complain on that side of things. But with the lack of heavy bleed meds, a stomach that is at 9. It's just going to be best for us to get out of this raid. we have a suppressed SKS again, so when we do go into woods to try and get Jaeger's introduction, or the introduction through mechanic to Jaeger, we have another semi-automatic weapon that we can use. But Burning Rubber has been completed. 2 bears in that particular raid. Puts us at level 5, so unfortunately after this particular heal I'm pretty sure we're going to have to pay for therapist healing, but that's fine. We now actually have another quest which I've never seen before, which is Mysterious Hotline, so I'm wondering if that's a Scorpion quest or whether that's a quest that the live servers have recently added in. But let's just go to, yeah, so it is a quest with Scorpion. Let's just go to Skier real quick and complete the task with him. Grab Supplier and turn in that 3M body armor. And then we can complete the task with Prapor. We have 3 dailies, so we need to find DVD, drive and hand that into Prapor, USB adapter and PPGS ammo, and then survive labs, like we're going to do that this early on. Thanks, Prapor. Scorpion, Mysterious Hotline. What do we have to do here? Find an intelligence folder in raid, turn in the intelligence folder. Okay. We need 1 more PMC on ground 0. We don't have Jaeger unlocked yet, but when we do, we can grab the shotguns we need from him for Mr. what's his face? For Prapor. I don't think we need, yeah, we don't need this for a quest. This is for the collector, right? Living high is not a crime and a collector. Okay, well, we'll keep hold of this for now then. Let's drink all of that. Eat the herring up and then drink all of this. What do we have in here? Okay, we have HP, so it's not the most ideal ammo. But we do have 35 round mags instead. 220 can go in there. Right, we have another rig, which can be a bit of a storage rig to be fair. Comtax we'll put up here. This can be sold. We need this for task. Hideout. Task. Hideout. Task. Slash hideout. Task, and task. Don't really know why I'm keeping hold of the Thunderbolt down there. That's more something that go up here. Akmari can go there as well. So let us unload this, pop that there, and put that here. Okay, so that is going to do it for the first episode of our Hatchet to Hero series here on single player Tarkov. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to hit that like rating and subscribe to the channel for more single player Tarkov content, as well as future extraction shooters that are coming out as well. Looking to play, can't remember what the game's called now, but I'm looking to play most, if not all, of the extraction shooters that are coming out in the upcoming month/year. There's quite a few that I've kind of looked at and gone, you know what, that would be something I definitely want to try out and play. As I said, the actual names of the games elude me right now. It's currently 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK where I currently live. So I'm going to go and get some shut-eye and then get this video all edited and ready to go in the morning. But anyway guys, I appreciate you tuning in. As always, I'll leave all of my social links in the description down below if you want to go and check them out. That would be greatly appreciated. I'll also leave links to my Twitch and my TikTok, which I'll be going live on very, very soon. Unfortunately, I won't be streaming single player Tarkov. I just don't want to risk that side of things, even though the likes of Clean is streaming it. Pretty sure he's got some permissions from Battlestate Games and Nikita himself to stream it. So I'm just going to keep the single player Tarkov to the YouTube for now, but I will find other stuff to stream on both TikTok and Twitch. Don't you worry. But if you are into trading card games as well, please be sure to check out the TCG channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below as well. Looking to upload to that fairly frequently in the upcoming months. I have a series I want to do with Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as there's a few different TCGs that I want to open on camera, both on shorts and long form content. But anyway guys, I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.